Hey sweetheart subscribers, welcome back to my channel. GL Manwa, on a leash. Chapter 40. Screw them over. Yeah, are you just going to let yourself get stalked? Let's just take all the explosives here and wipe that stalker out in one go. Those guys might immediately demolish this mine as soon as they get found out anyway, so we can just reverse the situation by moving all the explosives towards them before blowing them up all at once. Before we blow them up, write the name of the stalker and some profanities on a flag to disgrace them. Huh, cool, I get it, so calm down. Do you want to announce to the world that we're here? Okay, as you said, we can't just leave these things alone. We'll figure out a way. So you don't need to get so heated up over me. I never did that. Look at this map. This is the correct map of this mine. If you look here, you can see the bottom of the shaft we're in. The mine's previous owner probably built the shaft illegally and didn't report it. That's why we couldn't figure it out. It seems like they were trying to take advantage of this great opportunity to ambush us. We're lucky we found it. Damn bastards. The road in the shaft that's marked in the map leads to our camp. There are probably more than a few tons of explosives piled up inside here, so it would be absurd to move all of them. Then what should we do? We can just cut it off. Tap. If we cut the fuse in this crossroads here, even if it gets detonated from the enemy camp, the detonation won't go all the way inside. After we dismantle the bombs embedded in the wall about 50 meters from this area and move them inside. Slide. As long as we make this road cave in, the explosives under the Allied Forces camp will only lie dormant. It's a shame that we have to leave all these explosives behind. Do you have any objection? No, I think that's a good method, but that means we have to head towards the enemy. That's right, enemy. Both of us have to be prepared. Phew, we're heading inside anyway. Do we really need to hide the bodies? The only volks left behind are workers that we can overpower. It's just in case. There's nothing good out of leaving our traces. If we get caught, I'll subdue them all. Don't worry too much. So what if you're strong? We're in the middle of the enemy line. Be careful as you'll be surrounded by dozens of people. If it's just a few dozens of people, I can face them by myself. Yeah, let's just say that. Shut up for now. I need to focus to defuse the homemade bomb. It's like dynamite. A single move will shake the detonator and make it explode. You're not a medic, are you? Step. What? Why are you suddenly picking a fight? I've thought about this since before, but you're not a regular medical officer. A medical officer who knows how to disarm bombs, is familiar with firearms and is also good at close combat. I've never heard or seen anyone like that. Are you something like a hidden special force? A medical officer is also a soldier. Okay, true. I know that medical officers are also trained, but you're different. Like damn, you picked me up with one hand and threw me around easily. Is that normal? And I just let it pass earlier since I was out of it, but poisons. Stop. I'm not a part of a special force or anything like that. I really am a medic. However, I just used to do some rough stuff. That's why your body clench. Then because of what happened in the past, that stalker. Slide. Sergeant Red. Asking further than that is a breach to my personal affairs. That's enough. Honestly, you're the first person I've told this much to. I hope you'll be satisfied with that. And we're not in a situation where we can chat right now, so focus on guarding. Ugh, stands. Okay, let's go to the next area. Fine. It's not like I was interrogating her. Grumble she's so. Are you upset? What? No. If not, then I'm glad. Even if I'm already used to your nosiness, I still want you to keep it within bounds. Nosiness, you say? It is nosiness. Aren't you going through hardship right now because you got involved with me? If getting into trouble is not your hobby, then you should have known to avoid it. Ugh, I've heard that kind of nagging so much that I'm tired of it. Stop. You must have pissed a lot of people since you were little. Tap. I can say the same to you. Just looking at your behavior, it's obvious you're used to bully people around you. How childish. Look at you immediately talking back when an adult is giving you an advice. Adult. How far apart in age can we be anyway? Drop. Very far. Would you know how old I am? Of course. How many times do you think I've seen your chart? Hot-blooded 25-year-old Sergeant Irene Red. Damn it, how old are you anyway? Pissed. Well, how old do you think I am? How annoying. And I'm not a child. That's right, you're not a child, so why don't you be more mature? Sheesh. You're really annoying me. You. What did you do before you came here? I don't like that I'm the only one who talked about my past. You didn't even talk about yours properly. If you don't want to tell me, then don't. It wasn't special. I started working immediately after graduating high school. There's not a lot of jobs available in the state I lived in, so I didn't have much choice. I mostly worked on a farm, or in a factory, or built some roads. After that, I continued to work at construction sites. What's that expression? No, it's just, you've only been working since graduating. Well, yeah, it was tough work, but it's still money. I wanted to save up, to go on a trip. That's why I was going to go on a domestic trip after saving up to some extent. But then the war broke out. Creak. You must be resentful. Wait. Are you okay? What's wrong? Your fingertips are turning real red. Aren't you getting frostbite? Oh, this is just because it's cold, so don't worry. Can't you wear the gloves you snatched from those guys? It's uncomfortable since they're leather gloves. It's faster to use bare hands for stuff like this. Then give them to me. This is just because there's no other way to do this. I didn't say anything. Don't hold on to them too hard. My fingers are gonna break. When did I ever? Damn it, they're not even icicles. Why are your hands so cold? What a flustered look. Rough hands, wet with sweat and dirt. It's unpleasant, but warm. Step. I let you be because I wanted to know how far you're going to follow me, but it seems like you're following me to the end of the earth. Come out already. I've noticed you for a while now. Russell. Aren't you tired of this, Red? Then will you teach me now? Gosh, I told you already. I have nothing to teach you. What can you even learn from such a pitiful beggar lady? Lies. Last time, when that giant dog broke out of his leash and was going to bite me, you stopped it with your bare hands. And you came out unscathed. Teach me how to be that strong too. Red, you'll be able to do that much when you grow up. You are trying to evade again. Uncle Gregory the chef was also bitten by that dog and got sent to the hospital. Even though he's really strong since he's a bear beastman and is also much taller than you. I even brought you some food. I also didn't tell the adults where you're staying. This kid can't even take a hint. Okay, you did me some favors, so I can't just ignore your request. Are you gonna teach me? I'll be staying around here for a while anyway, so I'll teach you during that time. Okay. But why are you so obsessed with becoming strong, Red? You want to become the village chief. No. I also want to protect. Protect what? Anything. Are you okay? What's with her? She looked fine just now. Is she tired? Well, it must be hard for her to keep defusing the bomb in this cold cave. I'm glad her body is no longer stiff cold. If she gets cold again, I can warm her up. If it's just for a moment. Lean. Turn. What's wrong? So suddenly. Can't you hear anything? What? It's the sound of someone coming over here. Listen carefully. Damn it, when did they figure it out? I'm sure we already put the bodies away. Stans. Is this the time to find out why? We need to run inside immediately. Quickly this way. What? They're already here. They're the angels of death. No wonder their footsteps sounded small. Enemy sighted. As informed, it is a mammalian. The scout is down. We can't lose them. Damn, we have to run. Will you be able to run? Dash. I'm fine, so just quickly go forward. They're desperate to capture the two of us, so we have to lure them inside as far as possible. After this, if we use the fuse I installed in reverse to blow it up, the passage I mentioned earlier will collapse. These guys must not be allowed to leave. Catch them. You rats. Get lost. If you, Spin, want to die, then follow me. Kick. You worms, how dare you? Aim for the legs so they can't run away. Stagger. Red. No, if we go, at least I should. Pull. Ah, what are you? Duck. Roos. Clatter. My ears. Gasp, your head is bleeding. Stay with me. Damn it. Why did you throw the bomb so hastily? No, shit, the bleeding. I have to stop the bleeding first. Kick. You, dirty worm. I can't breathe. These insects blocked our path. It can't be helped. It'll be dangerous, but we'll need to get out through the enemy lines. Damn it, if it weren't for these scoundrels, this operation would have been a success. There's no time to lose. We need to inform the headquarters. This reptile is probably going to die soon, so let's get some information from that mammalian. Get up, you worm. Kick. Oh wait, this guy. Now that I look closely. What, do you know her? Red hair, grey eyes. This guy. Isn't she the mammalian's crazy red dog? Wait, you're right. How many of our people died because of this? Let me go. To hell with information. We have to immediately pluck our eyes out, skin them, and sacrifice it to God. Get lost, you effectors cough. Yeah, God will be delighted. I'm gonna kill you all. Punch. Shut your empire's mouth this instant. You'll die here today. You wicked demon, God's judgment is finally upon you. Lift. Damn it. God will be pleased with your death and we'll be a step closer to victory. In the name of what, Siegfried? No, Uvard, save me. Stop her. What the hell is that? It was clearly different from the usual beast transformation. Her body is larger and her tail and neck are longer, making her appearance much closer to that of a snake. Her appearance looks so savage that it's safe to call her a monster. But this appearance gives me a sense of déjà vu. Damn it, what the hell is that snake? Is she really a beastman? That monster killed Siegfried. Julia, you're going. I'll cover you from behind. Okay, you monster bastard, die. Bang. Charge. Slide. Go to hell. You dirty snake who crawls on land, how dare you kill the messenger of God? Julia, oh God, what power? Bite. Crazy. How could she send people flying with just her tail? What power? A Hans. You okay, Hans? I am okay. Her teeth just grazed me. Anyway, look at that monster. What's with her? Why is she just staring at us like that? I don't know. Is she conscious or is SHA subconsciously attacking us? I've never seen a beastman like that in Reptile. We need to be careful for now. It has a terrifying power. She's agile enough to dodge bullets, so we'll have to wait until that monster's body gets hardened by the coldness of the cave. Hans, get ready. Hans, what's wrong? Crack. Get yourself together. Just what? Step. Don't tell me. No way, even if she's a venomous snake beastman. Shouldn't she have no venom? She's not even an animal. How come? Slide. Oh. I need to get away from here. I'll just be a hindrance if I stay. Don't get closer. If you get any closer, I'll blow this guy's head away. This bastard. No, just ignore me and attack. I've warned you. It's working. What solidarity you have? No. Roos. Thud. Haha. You're stupid fool. You truly are the devil's incarnation. You dared to bite a messenger of God to death. You don't even deserve to roll in the depths of hell. You coward. Roos. Just ignore me. I'll avenge my comrades who have ascended to heaven by skinning both you and this dog. You damn bird bastard. Grit. Stop this. You son of a BTCH, you wanna die. Shove. Shall I skin you alive? If you stay quiet, I'll let you go without pain. Press. Shock. Arg, get. Save. Are you okay, doggy? Ah, I am okay. Rather than that, Roos, you are in even more dire state than me. You got shot. First, let's check your leg. Ugh, no, I'm fine. I only got slashed by a knife. I'll stop your bleeding. Press. Take care of yourself first. Oh, can you walk? What? Of course, I can so transform out of your beast form and take care of your injuries already. Then, you go ahead and get out first. What? My body is going to harden soon. I won't be able to move. Because of the explosion, the fog might be rushing over, and if another explosion happens, you won't be able to take me like this. At least you should. You are telling me to run away by myself. I spilled too much blood. I can't. Shut up. Why would I run away by myself and leave you alone? Please, Red, are you trying to die alone again? You promised me. You said you won't die when you're with me. No, no way. I'm not leaving you alone. I'll carry you on. Ugh. Roos, no, wake up. You can't pass out here. Shut. Her body is cold. No, no, no. You won't die. Limp. I won't let you die. We'll both survive, so don't even think about dying. Limp. Just trust me, I'll protect you. You won't die. We'll get out alive, then once we eat and sleep a lot, everything will be fine. Clench. Just hold on a little. I can't figure out where we are right now. My hands and feet are tingling so much that I feel like I might lose my grip on the ladder. It is hard to breathe. I'm dizzy. I can see something in front. Yeah, if I go up a little more. Slip. Why is this happening now? My legs aren't listening to me. I'm losing the strength on my hands. Clench. Tremble. Arg, no. Grab. Got you. We got you. Thank you so much for supporting me, and please like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys. Hey sweetheart subscribers, welcome back to my channel. GL Manhwa, on a Leech. Chapter 4-8. I thank God. Thank you. Oh my God, just what happened to you? The poison gas might leak out, so block that entrance right now. Edge. Voice. What happened to you? I thought you would really die this time. I'm so glad you are alive. They're severely injured. Where's the medical kit? She came to our rescue. You're a mess. Just what happened down there? How about Roos? Captain Duval, please come back to us. Thank God, we can live. A blanket, clothes or anything, bring it all. She's fortunately still breathing. We need to warm her up. What is that? A snake or a lizard? It's too much like a beast. I think Red has come around. I don't know what it is, but it's kinda creepy. I don't really know much about reptile beastmen. But is that normal? Shut up. You don't even know anything. Slip. Quickly cover her up. What's the problem with her? Bring a stretcher. We're taking her out right now. Yes, that kind of beastman exists. I saw it too in the past. Did Roos? Yeah, I've seen that form somewhere. There was a reason I've been having dreams of my childhood ever since I met her. Hiya, dive, whoosh, whoops, ha ha ha. Kid, what are you doing? Acting cute. Grr, I was doing a surprise attack. Which part of it was a surprise? You were running like you were announcing your presence. I could avoid you even with my eyes closed. Russell, damn it. You said that I can win as long as I quickly attack first. You'll need more effort, Red. I train every day, okay. Here, let's eat this together. Shove. Oh hey cho, you brought some food as well today. Only my disciple would take care of her master so well. Ruffle, you'll teach me again today, right? Of course. Let's eat first. Now that I look at you, you look messy. Were you in a fight? Yep, I beat up the guys who made fun of Bonnie and Edge. Or, is that so? 1 versus how many? 3. They were boys older than me, but I won over them all. Ooh, pretty good, aren't you, Red? You aimed for the jaw as I told you, right? Yeah, I instantly won since I followed your instructions. Good job. Never get insulted again. Hee hee. I like talking to you, big sis. Why, shove. All the other adults only tell me to hold myself back, but you don't. Ha ha ha, is that so? Yeah, PFF'd. Ha ha ha. Don't like me too much, Red. I'm just like that because I have no sense of responsibility. Lick. Anyway, now that you've beaten them up, you don't need to get stronger anymore. Do you? No, I need to get stronger. Why? Are there more people you wanna beat up? Before you came, some weird rich foreigners came to the village. They built a house to live here. But they suddenly came to our house and tried to take all of my friends. All of you? You mean they wanted to adopt? I don't know. They just suddenly came. They just left back then since the head teacher told them they couldn't, but they came again yesterday. My friends and teachers are all anxious. I don't like it. If anything happens, I'll teach those foreigners a lesson. Big sis, you also shouldn't wander around too much since people might mistakenly believe you're with those strange foreigners. By the way, why did you come here? Edge keeps asking, but I don't know what to answer. Stand. Alright. Now, have you eaten everything? Let's train, kid. If you want to win over strange adults, you gotta get stronger. This time, I'll teach you how to attack a vital point more vulnerable than the Joe. Really? Yeah, so, are you ready? Yeah. Kriak, Uncle Gregory, I guess he already went home. Now if I can just get to my room secretly. Sneak, did you just go to meet that strange outsider again? Jolt, Edge, I told you to be careful. You still came home so late. No, this is. As a punishment, you are taking a bath. Are you going to keep not heeding my words? The head teacher is worried about you. I'm sorry, Edge. You brought food to that strange person again, didn't you? You know you'll be in big trouble if you treat outsiders nicely. But, Master is. That big sis is fine. She's not a foreigner. She's a wolf beastman. Splash. Even so, she's not someone from our village. She might be a bad person. No, she taught me how to fight and beat up the guys who made fun of Edge. She's absolutely helpful. The water is splashing. So don't worry too much. She's on our side. Okay, I get it. It's just, those strange foreigners came again today. So I got worried. They came again today. They said they wanted to adopt Jasmine, or Bunny and Arnad. They also brought a bag full of money this time. What? A bag of money? They're buying US with that? Of course not. The head teacher got so angry and sent them away. She would never sell us. Still, be careful just in case Head teacher, I'm here. Oh my, if it isn't the puppy who doesn't listen the most among my children. Here, I brewed some cocoa for you. It's super tasty, so drink this and cheer up. Clack. Sure thing. My Irene brewed it, so it must be very sweet and tasty. What are you doing? Are you studying math? Well, something like that. There's a lot of weird numbers. It seems that support came from various places for our house this time. We should buy you some delicious candy bar with this. Whoa, yes please. For Edge, Roxy and Anna too. Sure, I'll give it to you all equally. I like head teacher so much. Hug. Gosh, you silly child, calm down now. I am an orphan, but even without parents, I grew up without lacking anything. And it's all thanks to the small orphanage in the village. My friends in the orphanage were my brothers and sisters. And the friendly adults around us were just like our parents. Since everything is irreplaceably precious to me, I wanted to become strong enough to be able to protect this peace. The strange foreigners who suddenly appeared and wanted to adopt all the kids in the orphanage even though we're all of different ages. I can only see them as a threat invading my precious haven. So the hostility I had overcame my fear of the suspicious snake beastman. And was enough to fire up a little kid's heart. Sometimes, it crosses my mind. If I hadn't learned how to fight from that woman and gained confidence from it, I wouldn't have any thought of wanting to teach the foreigners a lesson and going to their place alone. If that had happened, I probably wouldn't have understood that such beastmen exist even after I became an adult. The reptiles, unlike us, are not humans but beasts who pretend to be humans. Those monsters eat people to survive, and they especially like children the most. They say that when the adults are careless, they secretly kidnap children and eat them. Eek, really? The reptile people eat humans? Tremble, no way, really. In particular, apparently snake beastmen can eat children in one bite and swallow them. Seriously, Arnad, how do you know that? I heard about it when I went to help Grandpa Hendrik the other day. That grandpa likes to scare us by telling scary stories every day. Is it reliable? He said he saw it himself in his youth. If that's true, does that mean we might get adopted by that kind of monsters if something goes wrong? See, Moon, no way. Head teacher has been refusing them. Don't worry. Right. We can't be careless. Irene, the other teachers won't believe it. They'll say it's nonsense. That's true. Then we just need to find concrete evidence. Evidence. Yeah, evidence. Even adults will believe us if we find a solid evidence. But how? What can we even do? Leave it to me. I'll go to the snakes day myself and look for evidence. Really? But that place is very deep in the scary woods. Will you be able to go? Of course, it's possible. I also know another adult who can help us. Irene, you're amazing. As expected of I, we'll trust you. Huh, what? Where did she go? Her tent is also gone. She can't have left for long. Damn it, she didn't even say goodbye to me. Did she really just leave? Come to think of it, she did say it before. I won't say goodbye. I'll disappear in a flash when I go, so don't be sad, kid. Arg, I really don't like her. I was going to ask her for help. Why must she leave now? Can I do it alone? No, I can do it. I'm strong enough now. Grip. From now on, I can protect everything with my own power. I'll protect everyone from those monsters. For the first time that day, I sneaked out of the orphanage without permission and without even telling Edge. Even thinking about it now, it was an embarrassingly foolish act by a reckless kid. But, oddly enough, I couldn't remember anything from that night. I am here. The door is open. For now, I need to put out the fire since I mustn't get caught. It'd be nice if I could sneak inside the house secretly. They must be asleep, right? I can't see well since it's dark inside. But are they really living here? I don't really smell anything. First I need to find an entrance. I have to find evidence somehow. If not, thud. That much money. Isn't that too suspicious? To let them get adopted by foreigners who haven't even moved here for long. But seeing how the seniors didn't say much about it, they don't seem like bad people. They say they are gentlemen who have been doing big business in Reptile. It looks like we'll run out of subsidy soon. So receiving this donation is. If we're really worried, we can visit the house regularly. They might send us to their house anytime. Anything is fine. I just need to find something that the adults will consider bad. Huh, this smell is fire. What is this? This smell. The smell of something burning and blood. Anyway, why are the stairs to the basement so long? Ugh, what is this? So disgusting splash. What is this? A bear. A white bear. Uva. Crash. What? They down and bleeding. Are they dead? What the heck? What happened? Is anyone there? There are people here. Just how? What? What happened here? This smell is wolf lady. Ugh. Damn it, I cut off your right arm's tendon. Tap. And even tore off your left arm, but you're still so nimble. I can still kill you without my arms, BTCH. What? Slither. I'll destroy your stronghold here, Margot. Squeeze. Grip. Ugh. Press. Damn you. You still have this much power. Growl. Press. What? You. Die. Don't touch my master, you monster. Ugh. What the hell is this? Go away, kid. You. Get out of our village. Or else. You cheeky son of a BTCH. Slash. What? Your snake bastard, have you gone insane? You're dirty, lay your hand on a child. Seems like you're that eager to die. Growl. The courage I had just a moment ago flew away and I froze at the unbelievable sight, only letting out shaky breaths. Thud. My legs were so weak that I couldn't even run away. You stupid kid. What the hell were you thinking, coming here? No, you could have died. If you're a kid, then you should act like a kid. What do you think you can do? By crawling in here. As I frantically listened to that gigantic thing swearing at me. What can you protect when you go weak like that? Please just stop being meddlesome, huh? Red. Hey, get a grip. Thump. My head soon started to go blank. Shut, you were grazed by venomous teeth. Seriously, what a troublesome child. And I felt burning pain in my body. I am sorry, Mom, I passed out. Did you sleep well, pathetic child? In my fading consciousness, as I was being carried in her arms all exhausted from the pain and fear. Who's that child? One of the orphanage children these bastards were after. But why is she here? Oh my god, was she poisoned? The antidote. I fed her my blood. She'll be fine. Ma'am, if she manifests, she's from a state-owned orphanage, so let's take her. Oh, stop worrying. It manifesting through blood is just bullshit. The sight of the house burning. For now, saving her is priority. Was the last thing I remembered. Will it really be okay? How would the average person find out that she's immune to the reptile's venom? But, what if? Stop acting pathetic and just give me the amnestic. She's a child, so you'll have to dilute it. You must never report about what happened to this child today. Yes, ma'am. Okay, we'll hear. If she's this close, I'm sure the adults will find her. Gently. I'll be erasing our traces. Yeah, I leave it to you. Well, you won't be able to remember, but... Kid, please just stop being meddlesome and take care of your own body. If you enjoy what you can enjoy and live in peace, then what we are doing will be worthwhile. I was going to leave without saying goodbye. But this is farewell, Irene. Forget everything and live a normal life. Never get involved with the likes of us. Hi guys, thank you so much for supporting me and please like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye guys.